Okay, let's talk about getting that amazing, radiant skin. We all want it, right? But what if I told you the secret isn't some crazy expensive serum, but something that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now? Today, we're going to peel back the science on an ingredient that's a total powerhouse.
Yeah, think about that for a second. We're always on the hunt for these complex formulas, these so-called miracle creams. But what if the key to truly bright, healthy skin is, well, way simpler than we thought?
Yep, it's the good old orange. And trust me, it's so much more than just a glass of juice to fight off a cold. It's an absolute powerhouse for your skin.
So the big question is, how does this everyday fruit become this total must-have in the beauty world? Let's dive into its glow-up story, from a simple snack to a skincare superstar.
I mean, just look at the benefits. They're pretty incredible, right? We're talking smoother skin, a more even complexion, and that glow, that radiant glow everyone's after. But those are just the results. Let's get into the how and the why behind it all.
All right, time to peel back the layers, pun intended, and get into the science. What is actually inside an orange that works all this magic on our skin? Turns out, it's basically a perfect cocktail of amazing active ingredients.
Okay, so the #1 undisputed star of the show is vitamin C. This is the main player. And honestly, the best way to think about it is like a personal bodyguard and a hype man for your skin, all rolled into one. It protects you and it makes you shine. What's not to love?
And this stuff is a real multitasker. Seriously, it attacks skin issues from 3 different angles. First, it brightens everything up by going after those pesky dark spots. Second, it actually tells your skin to produce more collagen. You know, the stuff that keeps it all firm and bouncy. And third, it acts like a shield, protecting you from all the gunk in the environment. It's a true triple threat.
But wait, vitamin C isn't working alone here. Oranges are also packed with antioxidants. Just think of these as your skin's personal cleanup crew. They hunt down these things called free radicals, which are basically these nasty little molecules from pollution and the sun that mess with our skin cells and make us look older faster.
So here's the bottom line. By knocking out those free radicals, the antioxidants in oranges are directly helping to stop wrinkles, fine lines, and that just tired, dull look before they even start.
And we've got one more key player in the mix, alpha hydroxy acids. You've probably heard of them as AHAs. These are totally natural acids you find in oranges, and they act like a super gentle exfoliant for your skin.
So how do they do their thing? Well, these AHAs gently dissolve the sort of glue that holds old, dead skin cells onto the surface. It's like a mini resurfacing treatment, revealing all that fresh, glowing skin that was just waiting underneath.
Okay, that was a lot of science, I know. But now let's connect the dots. Let's talk about what this all means for you, what you'll actually see in the mirror. How does all this science come together to brighten, firm, and hydrate your skin?
So here's a quick rundown of the dream team and what each player does. We've got vitamin C, the master brightener that fades spots. Then there's potassium, which is all about hydration. It gives you that plump, juicy-looking skin. And you can't forget flavonoids. These are awesome for protecting the skin and calming down any redness or irritation.
Let's really zoom in on that brightening power for a sec. If you've ever dealt with sunspots or, those annoying marks left behind by a breakout, listen up. Vitamin C literally goes in and tells the cells making all that extra pigment, the stuff causing the dark spots, to just chill out. The result? A much more even, clear skin tone.
And what about getting firmer skin? Well, that's all about collagen. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that holds your skin up and keeps it bouncy. As we get older, we make less of it. But here's the cool part. Oranges give your skin the little push it needs to start making more, which means tighter, more youthful-looking skin.
All right, so oranges are obviously amazing all on their own, but you know what they say in skincare? Teamwork makes the dream work. So let's talk about a couple of perfect pairings that can seriously supercharge the effects of your orange skincare. First up, this is a classic combo, orange and almond. You've got the brightening and protecting from the orange's vitamin C, and then you get this deep, nourishing moisture from the almond's vitamin E. When you put them together, wow, you get maximum glow, serious hydration, and super smooth skin.
Okay, another amazing combination is orange and turmeric. I mean, we all know turmeric is a superstar for calming inflammation and brightening. So when you pair that with the spot-fading power of orange, you've created a dynamic duo that just demolishes dullness and uneven skin tone.
So we've got the science down. We know the perfect ingredient combos. So what's next? The final piece of the puzzle is actually putting all this great info into practice with a simple daily routine. And look, it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be this easy. Step 1. Start your day with a cleanser or toner with orange in it. It's super refreshing. Step 2. Follow up with a potent vitamin C serum to really treat and protect your skin. And step 3. Lock in all that goodness with a great moisturizer or face oil. That's it. 3 simple steps to get that glow.
At the end of the day, it really just comes down to this. If you want glowing, hydrated, youthful-looking skin, and let's be real, who doesn't? The answer might be way simpler and a lot more affordable than you think.
And that really leaves us with one last thing to think about. Our skincare routines can be so powerful, but are we really tapping into the best that nature has to offer? Something to consider. Thanks so much for tuning in to this explainer.